Yeah.
Yo.
Double G and me.
Ready right now live. What's happening, world?
Ready right now live. What's happening, world? We gonna
What's
repeat these things, man. Just like you gonna see us every week. Ready right now live radio with a special guest in the house. And that special guest is a gentleman I'm so familiar with. In a cool way, man. I'm so familiar with the cool side, and I'm so familiar with the tactician when it comes to these bars, man. You know, a wordsmith. In fact, he is Mr. Low G in the house. Give it up for Low G. I'm talking about right now. Hey, man, thank you for stopping by, man. Ready right now live. Hey, you know, this wouldn't be right and it wouldn't be nothing if you wasn't sitting right there at some point. So thank you, man. Co-host Double G, you got something you want to say to Low?
Man, I'm just happy he finally made it on, man.
Man, I'm glad he made it on, too. It's more to come for you. You got a Ready Right Now live showcase coming, too.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's going to be super dope. You did the Glass Street block party.
Oh, yeah.
Two times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, you did Denise Dave Day.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful.
Man, I can't remember it all. You definitely been a star supporter of the infrastructure building through the open mics and the change the narrative. You done changed the narrative a few times as well.
Oh, yeah.
Pure artist, man. So we're going to jump right into this interview because this is an information highway when it comes to building this infrastructure for artists in our community. But first, we're going to pay some dues, man, out of love and respect. Thank you to the On Park Development Corporation for allowing us to come in again and bring you this showcase, if you will, man, because it's definitely a showcase. We don't get this around here, and that's why we creating it, man. Support it. Subscribe to WPTP 100.1 FM on YouTube. I mean, do it like yesterday. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Also follow Community Arts Summit. Also follow all things that entail. That is HoggWyld. It's HoggWyld on Instagram. Low G, the only Low G on Instagram. Kenneth Stevens on Facebook, etc. Now, let's get started.
Most definitely.
What you do this for?
Ah, man. I ask myself that question a lot, actually. You know, I've been doing it for a while, you know, and my motivations change, you know, as I grow as a person. You know? And but now, so to speak, it's not about money. You know, it was about money at first, you know, when I was younger, you know, it was that hunger, you know, that you know, man, I gotta get my pockets fat. But you know,
the common thought that you have when
you know, like I said, as you get older, you know, money comes and goes, and you realize that it's nothing but a tool. So, you know, and you know, like if you love this for money, eventually, like I said, the love for money really dies. You know, and your motivation disappears. You know, so my motivation is really to just inspire people mentally. You know, move brains.
Thought provoking.
Oh yeah, brain music.
Oh, your lyrics definitely thought provoking.
Oh yeah, for real.
Oh man,
do you have any like? Who do you do it for? I mean, I know yourself, but
I mean, specifically, you know, I do it for people who feel like me, which more than likely is, you know, the young black man, you know. But it's for everybody, you know, because everybody has an internal struggle, you know.
Yeah, facts.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Everybody has the story of triumph if they allow themselves.
Right.
Oh man, I see you got the you powered up, as I like to say, man. I'm powered up with your Crown Vibes.
Yeah, I traded the chains with stones. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Now, oh, you got a line too. Oh man, what you said? You said that's what you said too. Say that, bro. Make sure and let them know I ain't crazy.
Threw away my chains, I ain't no slave.
Threw away my chains, I ain't no slave. Profound. Yeah, profound, man. I like a tidal wave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of activation coming through the airways right now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Threw away my chains, I ain't no slave.
Oh yeah.
Man, all right, Lil G. Give me another part of why you do this for, and this forum is going to go a little deeper. What are the benefits from this journey into your artistry, having that approach to your music, and what are the shortcomings, man? Where you don't took some losses at, and where you don't benefited the most at?
I don't look at things as losses really. You have your quarrels, you have your event holders, and it's really those guys, the event holders, they want you on, they want you off, they want you to pay, they want you to this and that and blah. But like I feel like like I said, I did do elevator music. I did elevator music, and I think that's like one of the dopest things I've ever done personally.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that a little bit later. We're gonna get into the elevator music.
It inspired me. And I was going out, I was doing it, I was really the energy mostly from the people is the benefit. The answer to your question directly.
Yeah.
But the downside is, the struggle to get on. Like to actually have people like, hey, listen, but that comes from, like I said, the event makers, and the people who actually promote things like
court
this.
bring that together. So it sounds like you got a lot of pats on the back, man. You so dope with opportunities that don't shine as bright as they sound.
And I seen like mostly, like I said, the people that the event takers, their alignment wasn't my alignment, and it kind of threw me into like this wave of I wasn't inspired, so I just took a step back, just to reevaluate, what I even wanted to do it for. And like I said, this is what I come up with. I don't do this just for me. I do it, like I said, to spark life into the next person, because like I said, my light is nothing but a fraction of what a child's life. You know what I mean?
That's it.
And I just want to ignite that spark.
You doing it too, bro. Now go ahead.
So I know we asked you like what you do it for. What motivates you to keep doing it?
Man, we need it. It's an imbalance in the game.
Man, powerful answer.
I mean, like I tolerate all genres of music in their origin of setting. I don't think it's nothing wrong with any music in the right place, the right time.
Because it's art,
that's right.
But when you have an fluctuation of the same thing that's really catered to a specific people, and you making it for everybody, you kind of downplaying,
Facts.
I mean, like I consider it like thug life, the hate you give little infants, it's everybody,
right,
and that's what they're spreading,
I agree.
So yeah.
Hold up. Thug life, what?
Hate,
No, let's say that again.
Well, it's
break it down for them.
It's the hate you give little infants, it's everybody. It comes from Tupac. This is the acronym of Tupac's thug life.
Give little infants, it's everybody.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And
I never heard it.
And I take that to heart. That's what thug life meant. Whatever, I guess most people really had a surface level of what that means. But
of course.
That acronym means a lot, when it comes to the youth and what you put in front of their faces.
Yeah.
Because you teach them even though you're not teaching them.
Yeah.
All day. And everybody have a right to express themselves and do the genre of music that they choose. But when you got that widespread, it's just like everybody choose to be in that, like go in that direction. Like it
seems like some type of hypnosis. Another stuff.
Yeah. So I just feel like I'm just the earth's reaction to the action being taken.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's necessary. You feel me? It's necessary, bro. We need more artists like that.
That's it. Sending those frequencies. And you said something, I can tell you probably think you misspoke or don't even know. But you said event takers in the midst of your sentence, and that resonated with me. So event makers, holders, promoters, don't be an event taker. Support your artists. Yeah, share life into your artists, man, wherever they are. Moving on. So what we had next?
Other people's thoughts.
Other people's thoughts.
So
yeah, we call ourselves planning it out, and we doing it. We're gonna build the infrastructure on all things. The imperfections make it perfect. Just follow us.
Yeah.
Other people's thoughts.
Oh,
we had a conversation the other day, Low G. Real organic, man. We had a conversation. So You said something, pop my brain again. You continuously popping my brain, man. I'm a big fan, man. Hey, check out this Low G, man. If you're missing Low G, man, I don't know what you're doing. But other people's thoughts, and you explained it in a real practical way. You said we don't realize how much we live, feel, and operate other people's thoughts. And you gave social media as an example. And I blow me away, man. I said, "Oh man, I've been doing it too." Yeah, we all been doing this.
Everybody's been.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that for me?
Well, it all started with this video I was watching, and they were saying that your thoughts are not your own. It's really made up of your upbringing, how society has molded you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So your insecurities, your fears are basically already subject. It already came out. It's just maybe in a commercial, maybe in a. But society molds the way we think.
Mm-hmm.
So that, but how we think is not truly us.
Not truly our thoughts.
Is that my pants are too small? Is that really my thoughts, or is that me being self-conscious of what others might think of me? And it's actually the reason I really don't dabble into social media as much, because, like I said, I jump on, and I look down my timeline and see my friends, and every post is a repost. It's
other people's thoughts.
So they didn't even take time or they effort to even steal it no more. They just say, you know what, repost. Not even thinking. They just agree and agree and agree, and to just agree to something, and not really just evaluating it, like, is it me, or or it just sounds good to me. That's a form of slavery.
It is
mental slavery.
You're putting your stamp on it. Don't need to read the contract. You don't know. No, don't care. Just stamp it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I just feel like, self-thought, self-awareness needs to come back into, our community, and I think that would really solve a lot of our problems.
It is solve everything.
Oh yeah.
What's a good approach to self-awareness in the environments that, got all the horror stories?
I mean, just thinking about who you are as a person, what you want out of life, and what you don't want. I learned early as a child that, certain things just wasn't for me, and I was just,
self-awareness, natural.
And I didn't second guess myself, or maybe let me try it, because like of peer pressure, another person's thoughts, another person's, you have to be secure in who you are. If you're an insecure person, maybe therapy is needed, because you really can't help yourself, because you kind of victimize yourself. So you need that external uplift, and I think that's what Facebook is for a lot of people, that external uplifting, that that boost of confidence, that
very momentary.
Oh yeah,
instant gratification.
That hint of dopamine, that they all need.
It is. I agree, especially a lot of people dealing with like mental issues, mental health, and all that. Like a lot of people go to that to like be uplifted. A lot of people go to social media to wallow in it.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? So
other people's thoughts.
Yeah.
All right. What's another example of other people's thoughts outside the virtual world that you can think of that has helped mold this artist of L-O-G? L-O-G. I go. I destroy a name.
I'm H-O-G.
I can't help
That's
it.
low G.
I'm starting to think that, hey, man, it's a tradition now. I got to destroy your name one time. Low G.
I got a lot of influences, I like, as far as musically, I can think back as, man, my mom used to play Mary J. Blige, Silk, so Biggie, Tupac, and she'll go from Tupac to Michael Jackson, so I got a plethora of artists and genres to kind of like bleed through me, so I can understand what it is, to have that feeling of love from hearing this song, and I think really music in general has, it's like emotionless, it's monotone. It's really just.
You're speaking of the current situation.
It's monotone,
and we straight hypnotized.
And I think, artists like Kendrick, J. Cole, I think like artists like that are actually calling them out now, Pusha T, and I think it's a change that's coming.
Yeah,
it is.
Like
It's
they're bringing
happening
music
now.
back.
Raising the frequency.
And I just happy to be a part of it.
And I think, man, y'all approach to it by most music having the same whatever you want to call it. We know what it is when you listen to urban music, our music. And it don't sound the same, but something in it has a common fiber that's undeniable. And when we have artists like yourselves, or like you mentioned, the Kendricks or J. Cole's, you literally tricking the algorithm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just with your cadence, the punch in and punch out on certain words that are not necessarily better or worse than the other delivery system. It's just at a different note.
Oh yeah. Just different.
Yeah, y'all changing the world through the frequency.
It's
man.
most definitely a balance too.
Oh yeah, most
And
definitely.
like how it was back then when hip hop and you know what I mean. When the first show was a balance, everybody didn't sound alike. Everybody didn't look alike. You know,
and everybody
was trying to
took
do
pride in it too.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Tradition is lost now. You know, it's like
it's a breath of fresh air. Honestly, though,
man, people don't study the game no more. You know,
they don't.
They don't know what double entendres mean. Onomatopoeia.
Come on, exactly.
Yeah,
you can tell the ones that do.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
You know, yeah. I'm not even that type of artist, but I'm a fan of it all. Even some of the trap stuff and all of something.
Yeah.
Like if you passionate and you really got some type of substance in your music, then I salute it. But at the end of the day, if you just
you're spinning your wheels, man.
Like, come on.
It's time for restoration on the planet, man. And we are biologically musical.
So we need artists like you to keep doing what you do.
Keep doing it. Keep pushing. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, double G. Man, we do a lot of community things, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You've been a big part of that, man. I ain't finna get on here and act like, man, I don't know you like that, man. You don't soldiered up for the Community Arts Summit since the day I met you, man. Openly ready to recreate yourself, your art, and be yourself at the same time, man.
Yeah,
we salute Low G.
For sure.
Thank you.
He even allowed me to call him LOG for about a year.
I thought that was his name. He wasn't even saying nothing. I thought that was it.
And one day he said it real cool, man. You know my name, Low G. I said, man, you should have been saying something. And I still ain't got it right 100%. I'm working on it. So, community, man, what does community mean to you?
Man, it means everything, and this community that we building, like I said, I think, I've never came across as many dope and passionate artists, from like I said, from rap to poetry, to artwork, as you can see.
As you can see.
Right.
Like I said, we got Queen, even Hogg himself,
Yeah.
Dominique, Miss Lady.
Dominique
Elizabeth, forget about you.
Creative guy.
But like man, when I see and hear things, that man, like the first time I ever seen Hogg perform, man, it was epic. Crown, how he man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. When Hogg get on, man, it's a different. And I was like, man, I can't wait to see it, man. But when I seen it, man, I it was epic. All I could think about, wow, it's like, man, it was a whole, like, man, I'm like, man,
this is
like
not a myth,
y'all. Man, this is crazy, man. But yeah, man, I think that we need people like the Code.
Yeah,
HoggWyld. We need. I think people need to get more into poetry.
Facts, for real.
Because
the
Queen
Crowns of the world,
dopest poet I know. But yeah,
Queen get real about them things.
And community arts, they do a good job at bringing us together.
For real.
I mean, all I could do is say thank you, for the opportunity.
No problem, and that's reciprocal. Big thanks to you and everybody, because
shout out to the community, man.
Man, shout out to the community, man. Yeah, posing the question, man. That wasn't just for LOG. That was for every listener, watcher, tuned in now or later. What does community mean to you? Positive responses to that are welcome. Especially here, and we're trying to reach the whole planet. So what does community mean to you? You ask yourself that will make it a rhetorical question, I guess, and answer it too. Yeah, and get back with us and subscribe to WPTP on YouTube. What you got? Denise, man, where we at? So now you did Denise Dave Day.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Now Denise Dave is some of our biggest one of our biggest supporters and navigators, just to be real.
Oh, yeah, great woman. Great
Yeah,
woman.
that's the
real.
power of that melanated goddess, and all of you are, by the way. Yeah, it can guide you if you listen.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And so, what influential woman did you have in your life? Because it's about time for us dudes to start honoring that more, not just sometimes. So we going on live with it.
Say that.
Yeah. What woman impacted your life in the most positive way that you could see traits of it today in your life?
Of course, my mom.
Your mom.
Of course,
All
my
right,
mom.
give me one. Give me one of them. Pick you up and then beat you when you need to be beat. You stories. Yeah, she had to do it all.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was one time. I was like in the 9th grade. I'll never forget this. I was with two buddies of mine. I think it was Anthony and Arsenio.
All right.
And like I said, we were just walking. We was walking past Woodmore. It was like 9 o'clock. I'm like 14.
All right. Smelling yourself.
Man, my mama had a Dodge Stratus. A little lean, little round. You know how the Stratus is. Probably like 99, 2000 Stratus. Man, she pulled up on me, man. The car didn't even stop. Got out the car.
Oh, jump out with it rolling. Ghost ride the whip on.
Man, embarrassed me, man.
That's why you won't forget that. That's why you will never forget that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I just stopped going outside for a while. I was like, what?
Oh boy, everybody gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna fire you up.
Yeah. Oh man, they fired me up the next day in school.
I bet.
And Woodmore must be a training ground. My mama got me in class at Woodmore. They let the parents go and get you, man. And maybe they need to let them get them again, man. Get some order again.
Real, we need it.
Cause these young, you could tell these youngsters ain't never got no whoop.
Man. I remember my mama got me at school one time, and I came back, and the guy was getting on me. You know what I mean, joking and whatnot. Yeah. And then probably a week or so later, his mama got him in front of the school, and I had my turn. You know what I mean? Shout out to the mamas.
Shout out to the mamas, the dedicated mamas that's ready to take on that challenge of trying to balance, man, especially with some knucklehead boys, man. Yeah. So, you got kids of your own?
Oh yeah. I just had twins.
Oh man, salute!
Salute!
Boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl.
Oh, best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. Oh man. So
congrats, bro. Congrats.
How you gonna transfer some of them lessons?
Man.
Now, not only the lessons from mama, the lessons from the world, the lessons from this journey of approaching art and changing the world through the art. I know you want them to have it.
Oh yeah, they already got it.
They already got it.
You
got plans to cultivate it?
Oh yeah, most definitely. All I got to do is just put them around it. Because like I said, I think that we look at ourselves objectively a lot of the times. When really that, like for example, instead of looking at music as a fan, we are music. We are music. We create this. And looking at it as a fan point, it's kind of like you move yourself away from what you even are. As a person. And like I said, the music is it's already in them. I think the first steps is just teaching them how to love. Teaching them compassion.
Love.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, because the world gonna beat them up regardless. That's our journey.
That's it.
But I think the first steps is to teaching them, love, and discernment.
That's it. Get that heart right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the heart. That's the love frequency. 432 hertz for those who don't know.
Most
the love frequency. Yeah. Adjust your frequencies on your broadcast. No joke. Crown Vibes Jewels. Crown Vibes Jewels. Yeah, we ready, man. So we got I think it's about time for the 9 with Neff. Yeah. Man, y'all give it up for the time for 9 with Neff. Now, Low G, well, yeah. So we the good guys, and she's not the bad guy, but that's a goddess. She might get a little rough.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey,
Man with Nev.
my favorite guys. Hey, Crown, HoggWyld, what's going on, guys?
You know it. Holding it down, ready right now, live.
Man, ready right now, live, guys. Man, well, guess what, guys?
What you got?
It's time for the 9 with Neff.
Time for the 9 with Nev. We ready. Low G, you ready for the?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right.
Hey, G, woo! Man, don't you know I never heard you talk this much? I'm over here like, I was doing all this the whole time. Well, my job is to ask you some up and close personal questions.
Okay.
You ready for me?
All right.
What's one thing that you will be? What's one thing your fans will be surprised to know about you?
Surprised? I don't know, but I throw a random fact in there. I'm a Kobe fan.
All right.
You said a Kobe fan?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, I am too. So you know that's not surprising.
Old Kobe, 24 Kobe, number 8.
It don't even matter. It don't even.
All right. Second question is, well, what I want you to do is finish the sentence for me.
Okay.
I am an artist because
I love music.
love music.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Great answer.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Great answer.
All right. Do you got a hype song you play before you go on stage?
No, I got anxiety, so I actually yeah, I got anxiety, so I kind of work myself down before I go back up again.
So it's like, do you have like a ritual or something you do before then to help with your anxiety?
Yeah, I have my me time. I have my me time. And,
Got your me time.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
elevate.
You go to the elevate.
Oh yeah,
Then he elevates.
You elevate. I heard that. You'll be surprised how many artists will have anxiety issues right before stage. Like I really still have them bad, and I've been performing for years.
Right.
Like they have to zone out. I literally zone all the way out.
And they don't know the struggle. They don't know the struggle.
They don't know the real. But let me tell you this. I want to tell you thank you for doing your thing at my day.
Man,
I really appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Oh man, you was dope. You was dope. Let's see. If you can walk me through your creative process, how would it start?
Man, if I was a house, I'd be a bull in a china shop. It's just it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Eventually, after I calm down and actually, set my sights and my goals on it, it becomes about the melody first. I get my melody, everything else is like water, it just flows.
Good. Well, that brings me to my last question. Let's say someone's just hearing you for the first time. What song of yours would you like to play first for them for us to understand who you are?
Oh, okay.
I can't answer
it would
this.
probably be Meditate.
All right, that's an emoji.
It'll probably be Meditate. Yeah.
Why you choose the name Low G?
Low G is actually a compressed word. It comes from the word kilograms, and it was a metaphor for weight. But it was like the weight that you actually move, that you carry. It could be heavy, it could be light, but we all got it. But it was another guy named Kilograms, and I didn't want to change my name. So I found every way to do it without actually taking away from the essence.
That was dope.
So what I did was I compressed it, and it became hard. It's dope now. So
Hey,
that's what I spit on the mic. Hell
That
yeah.
The Low G.
I like that. Hey, that was hard right there, for real. That was hard right there. Well,
Man.
y'all, that was my time. I really appreciate you guys having me. Okay.
Thank you.
You
Thank
are
you.
welcome. We'll see you every week. It's
Every
time for the
week.
9 with Nev. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Have a good day.
You too. Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Time for the 9 with Nev. Hey, We need to. Neff needs some more time,
Man,
around with the nine or
I'm
something.
Yeah,
talking
she
about
had
it,
some great
for real.
questions.
Man,
Great
that's big
questions.
sis, man. Navigating tool right there.
Shout out
Everything
Queen.
is with love. One of the biggest supporters of artists here in Chattanooga. Before there was a Crown Vibes Community Arts Summit. So yeah, we keep the right people around us. We suggest you do the same. hmm Community news. So we got the community news coming up. Miss Ayana Patton, one of our wonderful correspondents. That's what she is. And she's coming with some news today that is going to be provided from the community to
Starting with the Bohemian Village, the new way to kick back. Tickets are available at the Chattanooga Choo Choo Hot as Hades Market. If you love spice, that's the place to be. The Hickson Community Yoga Center, right next to the Abbott Church in Hickson, will be having their grand opening where they'll be having slow yoga and some snacks and door prizes. At the Finley Stadium, Chattanooga versus International Miami team. Go support them. They have been doing so wonderful this year. Fish and Sip at the Chattanooga Aquarium. Tickets are available. This is for the adult crowd only. We will have fun. The sunflowers are back at the Abby Smith's Farm in Ottawa, Tennessee. It's time for everyone to get their best outfits on to come take pictures with the beautiful sunflowers. To all my skaters or wannabe skaters, it's time to roll out at the Chattanooga Choo Choo. It's all the way until August 2nd. Don't miss the dates. Thank you for listening to WPTP FM, Ready Right Now Live with your girl Queen Ya.
Yeah, thank you, Queen Ya. Awesome news. Awesome news. We also have coming up, coming to the city, man, Mr. Dominique Hammonds, live in Chattanooga, presented by Al Core. He's a violinist, man, unmatched as far as we're concerned, because we haven't heard anything like him. The doors open at 7 p.m. General admission is 50. VIP is 60. Chattanooga Convention Center, Carter Street, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Tickets are available on eventbrite.com. BB Soul Food, Split In Saloon, and Barber Kings on MLK. Check out Dominique Hammonds. And thank you to the Alton Park Development Corporation for allowing us to be here again in this wonderful facility that's provided to the community for the community. And shout out to Dr. Eleanor Woods. I ain't going to be quiet about it. Yeah, we're going to get that up right there. Yeah, we put the proper due where it's due. This awesome leader of our community, elder, has continued to follow a community narrative. And she is doing it through us now. And we're happily receptive to it. So, moving right along, we're going to keep this thing pumping, man. After the 9 with Nev, man, I don't know what's left. Yeah. So, we got coming up, man, is elevator music.
Okay.
Now, just hearing elevator music, I could come up with a lot of notions, right?
Yeah.
Like that I can relate to, like elevator taking too long, the elevator shaking when it's going up. Yeah. And the elevator don't work. It's a lot of notions come to mind when I think of elevator music, and just thinking about the music that plays in the elevator.
Oh, yeah,
It's not
definitely.
typically something that hip hop artists,
Right.
people in our communities would resonate with. So, how did you come to that term?
Well, I spelled it elevator music with a K. And the whole thought process was to make music, that not only people like. I don't want to say.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I can't hold it. Elevator. Okay, never mind. Keep going. The K is on the music.
The K is on the end of
I caught
music.
that. I was with you.
Man, you froze me, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, the whole thought when it originated was to just rap on different beats, different beats that people would be like, oh, okay, that's pretty smooth, blah blah blah,
Mhm.
and it turned into just like kind of like a external story, like of you actually paying attention to who you are and what's around you, you know. And as you go from 1 to 9, the elevation goes up. You know, the thought process goes up, you know. So yeah.
I heard you reference what you say? I'm just on level 4. You want me to level more?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's that elevator. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, Double G. What elevator mean to you?
Man, rising.
Rising.
Up, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Just like how you said, like you start here and you go up. You know what I mean? As long as you ain't sitting still in one spot.
That's right.
Listening to that elevator music, because that's boring.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? If you're elevating, you're doing something.
That's it. Grow. All right, I got a tricky question. You're gonna have to make it up to that. All right, elevator also implies a top floor, a ceiling, if you will.
Oh yeah.
So once you reach the elevator's maximum potential, what music do you call that?
I haven't reached that yet.
You gonna get there. I told you got to make it up. Yeah, I need your imagination there.
You know,
what's next after elevator music is another way of saying it.
Well, the elevator keeps going. You know, next is Mules on the Elevator. That's my next project. I wanted it to be, you know, in honor of the people who helped me with, you know, elevator music. You know, artists like We Mighty, Terry J, you know, and I wanted to be like a montage, you know, to us, you know, because like I said, I don't think, you know, I'm nothing as an artist without my inspirations, you know, and
that's right.
you know, Music on the Elevator was gonna be that, but you know, life happens, you know, and people move, and you know, they have their own struggles, you know, so
that's right.
You know, it's back to like a solo thing, but it's still going to be dope. You know, the whole perception of this. I want to make it an EP, and the whole perception of that is, you know, basically an internal perception. You know, because in a lot of ways, you know, it may seem like I'm talking externally, but it's the dualism within inside myself that I speak about. You know. So, you know, instead of, you know, it's going from an external and going around you as it was from elevator music, it's going deeper, you know, it's going inside.
Yeah. Where the answers are.
Most definitely.
Man, I want to start class, man. And we finna suit up Low G leading Professor Low G. All right, so what is your favorite song?
Man, my favorite song is the last song I created. I don't know. It's like,
I heard that answer, man. I heard that.
Well, I mean, it's hard, you know, as an artist, it's hard to pick between, because I love them your babies, you know.
Yeah. All right, I got one. Hold up before I do that. Shout out to Dominique Elizabeth Pruitt for bringing awesome art to this facility. This facility at the Auburn Park Development Corporation, Civic Center at the Mountainside, will be a local hub for Chattanooga artists. Check in, call, contact. Thank you, Dominique, for leading the way. We'll bring you on in a minute. Look out for the Dog Whisperette. Got some amazing news about development and technology with dogs, and would like to speak to the community about it. She got a space here. All right. So I asked you, what's your favorite song? Now I'm finna tell you my favorite song of yours.
All right, bet.
You gave it to me. It was a cloudy day, right? LOG stood next to me, and he said, "Let me let you hear this." And you came out with Negretto.
Oh yeah.
You heard Negretto, Double G?
No, I still ain't heard it.
You ain't heard Negretto?
I am today though.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What you? It got a frequency. Like, you ever heard that word before?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the song.
Yeah, the word. Period.
The other day.
The other day.
I
know you get to it, man. Everybody want to know now. We don't put it in the air.
Well, you know, Negretto is alchemy. You know, it's the process of when you sit there and let something ride and it transforms, you know, it's because it's all about transformation. So in a practical sense, you could look at it like, okay, my back's against the wall, and you know, you in a situation where you about to break, you don't know what to do, but wow, you know, and it changes your whole life. You move in a completely different way. you've transformed from what you were into, and it took that situation, but that was the spark of Negretto. You know, you could go, let's say you've been in the club for 20 years and you just go in and every day is a good day, you know, and you go in, but one day you go in and you're like, this same boring music, these same girls in here, it's just like the colors just die out, you know. And that's when you're on the verge of transformation, you know, like, okay, that's when you go find poetry or you go find something else that works your mind differently because you're a different person now. What you wanted then, you know, that's not even, it's not you know.
That's
you know?
not
it's
you
just
no more.
What I was, you know, that's just what I was occupied with, you know. You start to realize, you start to realize things that you never knew when the transformation happens, you know.
Wow. Well, you put me in the mind of the leaves falling off the trees in the fall.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And throughout winter, they laid there and they just died and rot on out in preparation for the spring.
Yeah, most definitely. Negretto happens more often than we, you know.
Yeah, dope. All right, y'all check that out, man. I don't know if y'all feeling what it feel for me. Before I knew what it meant, it had a frequency.
Oh yeah, for real.
Negretto. So you got a track called Negretto.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
How can they find you, man? As you start to release your music and perfect this part of the journey, which you are doing.
Oh yeah.
Let's get these people caught up on how they can find you.
Well, they can find me on Spotify. Like I said, Logi, LO_G. Elevator Music. He spelled music with a K on the end. iTunes, you know. You know, iTunes, YouTube, you know. Yeah, you know, I'm out here, you know, I'm gonna keep coming.
Keep coming and look for him soon in a community near you. Cause he with it. He with the community business, man. Sure. And he gonna come and give all of him grow with you, man. So support Low G. Yeah. And subscribe to WPTP 100.1 FM on YouTube and follow on all the social sites. And back to Negretto. Now, this term, I'm going back now. Before you got the track made, before you can explain it and connect to it, how did you get to this concept? What I mean, the last thing you can remember before the term entered your brain and life. How did you get to Negretto?
Man, this is a long journey actually. But I'm a nerdy guy, so you know I like to look up.
Yeah, you like to study.
I like to study a lot. I like to study history. I like to study why things work. You know, and I got to the Saturn actually.
Okay.
And
I get to.
And they were speaking about the cube of Saturn and how, you know,
cube of Saturn.
It's the representation of life and death and rebirth, and you know, it's pretty much the whole construct of order. You know, and it limits us, you know, as people, you know, and you know, the cube represents our dark selves.
Okay.
And you know, before one can actually transform, you have to recognize that and face it instead of, you know,
shadow work.
Yeah, instead of letting it linger and letting it be there, that because then it becomes a prison. You know,
trapped inside the cube.
You know, when you realize which all you have to do is just, you know what the word means, and then that's when your brain starts to tick like, okay, when have I been through a stage of Negretto, or you know, and I go through that all the time musically actually, you know.
Wow.
Where, you know, I sit there and I get frustrated with myself, I get uninspired, and I, you know, and sometimes I go and like I said, I don't want to say things that, you know, I would normally say because I'm like, I don't even feel that, you know, I don't even feel the way, you know,
trapped.
You know, and every day I grow. It's not even that the trapped. It's only a trap if you let it be a trap.
If you let it.
But if you recognize it, you understand what it does in order for you to grow. You know,
you have because it sounds like you got a niche for bringing out the value in you know the processes, the terminologies. So do you have another song that's comparable to Negretto?
I would compare all my songs to Negretto. Like I said, I think all my music is.
Yeah, alchemy, a big word. Now you can't everything got a little alchemy.
I mean, all of it got a deeper meaning. You know, all of it, even vices. You know, Um, you know, I mean, everything is a double entendre, triple
Gotcha.
entendre. You know, it may sound like I said, for as vices. You know, I play. You know, I performed that a few times,
I like that
and the
one
whole
too.
premise of that is, you know, like it sounds good, but you know, the money making you tired. That shows you the result of you chasing the money for so long. You know, and you know, and in my verses go, you know, what people would do for money, like having to go around the block, and you know, they do a lot of things for their vices. You know, and you know, even when Jesse keeps calling, you know, yeah, I'm preoccupied right now, but she keeps calling, you know, and I give in to my vices, you know. So yeah, that's the premise on that.
Damn. Thank you. Oh man, it's just that's an emotion. You know, imperfections make it perfect.
Yes,
Because all love and respect is due and honor in everything we do here. So, man, thank you. It's been an amazing interview.
Thank you, thank you.
Double G, how you feeling over there about
I'm
this?
feeling great, man. For real, man. I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad you made it through. I'm glad you came on the platform. You know what I mean. Just want to give you flowers, bro. You're a
Yeah,
dope
most
artist,
definitely.
man. You know what I
Thank you,
mean.
thank
Like
you,
a
thank
breath
you.
of fresh air.
Oh
Breath
yeah,
of
We
fresh
need
air,
more
man.
of that. You know what I'm saying? Just
oh
keep
yeah.
doing what you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
All right, so coming up though, Mr. Low G, man, the special guy he is, got something else special for us, and we want it. We got a performance coming up by Mr. Low G performing his amazing, thought-provoking, soul-scratching song, Negretto. He just explained it all to us to help us connect more to it as he performing, and we looking forward to it, brother.
Oh yeah, most thankful. Most thankful.
Yeah. She gonna help us introduce
We still doing that.
Dominique. Dominique. Ready? We go. We can go. Imperfections make it perfect. Don't forget that. We ain't worried about that. Man. So we back again. We about to introduce one of the most amazing artists in the Chattanooga scene that I've had the privilege of listening to enough to say so. But right now, before we get there, just a moment, we got somebody special in the house, and we gonna make sure we shine the light everywhere it need to be shined. So we got Miss Dominique Elizabeth Pruitt. Give it up.
Well,
If you're an artist in this city, ain't no way you don't know this wonderful lady right here. Dominique, can you explain this piece you brought in today?
This is a piece in my beginning stages, and I create my art off of emotions. And can you let it go so I can talk about it? Thank you. So, because I want to move it around because art is not viewed in one way. So I want you to be able to see that you can turn it around all kind of ways, and it can mean different things to different people.
Okay. I think it say Crown Vibe the other way. Well, thank you, Dominique.
So, the beginning of my journey was for this piece was to work through hard times and find my joy, find my peace, find who I am, find what I'm searching for instead of running to people. So that's where that piece came from, where I just
So-
love colors, I love shapes, and that's how I express myself, and that's how I work through my emotions.
That is very beautiful. Sounds very therapeutic. Sounds very shareable. Dominique, tell them how can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Dominique Elizabeth Pruitt. Also, you can find me on Facebook with Creative Goddess Collections. Instagram and Snapchat is Creative Goddess Collections. Um, I have TikTok as well. That's Creative Goddess Collections. And you can find me around the city all the time.
You can find her, you can book her, you can buy some art. Dominique will also have art available here at 701 Hooker Road, All Park Development Center. That is Civic Center at the Mountainside. All the names to find this art. This building will become a hub for Chattanooga art. And Dominique started this process. She didn't start it. She continued. I'm sorry. We had Mr. Augustus Geiger that came last week and donated an amazing piece. And Miss Indy and now Dominique Pruitt to continue that chain. Thank you. Her art will be available here for display and sale. So contact her. Come to this building. We will have it through the building. We will talk to y'all in a few moments. Double G, bring our boy on in.
Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Brother Low G.
Low G to the stage.
Hit me. And I'm playing, yeah. Hey. Give me lemons, made some lemonade. If you like, you shower me with shade. Say that you can stand the test of time. Funny how the finite start to fade. 45 with 55 blades. Gotta manifest it in my brain. 5-fold drip through my veins. Throw away my chains, I ain't no slave. Trying to tap into my inner sage. The ego got you trapped from Johnny Cage. If you see me fighting sin, but I've been known to go against the grain. 5-3 or so without a lane. You can't run because we running things. As I'm flying closer to the sun, hazel from my feathers fade away. From the sky, I landed on the cloud. Walk on water, watch the spirit drown. Probably couldn't save you anyway. Probably got demons all around you. I'm a dead you, I found you. Ride for my brother like I'm out to. I'm the type to do what I want. You the type to do what you allow to. Okay, brother, sitting on the bayou. You stay stagnant, I stay floating by you. I ain't playing the baby, I'm the pilot. I'm the type of brother that's gonna guide you. High, low, like I'm right, you love, live life. Ain't no haiku, I'm the threshold of Negretto. That just mean the old about to die soon. You can touch me if you try to. On my hammer time, I'm about to can look at you and tell that you've been lied to. Say your verse cold, I put fire to it. In the case of real, I'm the dude. Heard these rappers all up with trap, you was jumping over all the life. I figure shout they get me y'all up like a posse in the lane. Hey, you run real quick. Hey. Hey, hey, and I roll it back like roller decks. And I'm somewhere on my shoulder picks. Through my woods, I'm a break stop. Ah, ah, ah. Hey, hey. My vice, my sin, my pride. I put it all to the side just to realign my mind and remain supreme. My vice, my sin, my pride. I put it all to the side just to realign my mind and remain supreme. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you.
Low G. Hey man, hey.
Great performance, man. Great performance.
Low G, ready right now. Live. Now you see what the term came from, man.
Fact.
Chattanooga's full of that, man. All y'all Chattanooga artists, man, tap in, man. This is for you. So now we have this chair right here. This chair is going to be filled with amazing community members with some amazing information. The information becomes amazing because she's so passionate.
Facts.
Yeah, we all can get the right energy from it. Coming up right next, we have the Dog Whisperette, here to give you another weekly exposure to passion for the animals that we live our lives with.
Roof.
Woo. Come on in.
Well, hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
You're leaving me.
Oh, it's on that old what?
Hi, everybody.
I'm coming out. Come on over, scoot over.
We're on air, right? I thought so. All right, we're gonna get this right, everybody. I promise. What is it? Imperfect makes perfect. Right?
Imperfections make it perfect.
Okay, there you go. You're gonna see a lot of that, I promise. But anyway, hi everybody. I am the Dog Whisperer. I'm your local professional dog behaviorist, and I have years and years of hands-on training. And can I do this? And I want to share my passion with you guys. You know, I want to be on here and I want to answer questions because I want to bring balance. And what this show in our community is about balance and harmony. And how do we have balance when we go home and our dogs are jumping on us, or we can't take them for walks because they're pulling and they're going after other dogs. And what I want to train you and make you aware of is how they are positional animals. And just the position of where you position them is so important. And they tell me that I could have this is my segment and I can shape it and do it any way I want. And so what I want to do is I want to involve you guys in this segment. So if you are a subscriber, what we're going to offer is you guys get to call in and actually ask me questions. And I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. And like I said, I've got years and years. And so what I think I'm going to take this as, we're going to start as puppy training. We're going to go in that direction. I'm going to go because they change just like humans. They change behaviors. They grow, except they grow a lot quicker than we do. And so what I want to do is give you tips at the end, tips with Dog Whisperer. And this, stay to the end. I'll give you a tip on if your puppy is biting. exactly what you do to not add into that energy and set a habit. Because if we allow that or we don't correct that the right way, that becomes a habitual release of energy. And like I said, I have coined that phrase because that's the way they have learned to release their mental energy. They release their physical energy just fine, but the mental energy, that is so important. And so, if, like I said, you stay, you subscribe, you get to call in, and I will answer, and I will give you training tips. I can change any behavior in one day by changing you and making you aware how energy is everything and everything is energy. What do I mean about that? We manifest, we amplify our dog's behaviors. So I'm asking you one question here. You know your dog jumps on you when you walk through that door, right? At what point do you start fearing and dreading walking into your door? Probably as soon as you get in your car going home. Well, you're amplifying that energy. And so when you open that door, guess what? They're going to match that energy. So you are allowing that. And when I say it's no talk, no touch, no eye contact, change that habitual release of energy. It's so simple, but we don't see it because we have created these monsters, these behaviors, or somebody else has, and we have just agreed with it and allowed it to go on and amplified it. And what I say is, calm minds, calm lives. The less you say, the better, because it's like with us. If people keep talking, it goes in one ear and out the other. And that's exactly what we want to do. And I said this the last time. If your dog is barking and you yell in their mind, you're barking with them, but you're only doing damage. You're not doing any good because you're amplifying your energy up. Trust me, I've been there. I've done it. We've all done it. We get so frustrated that we just start yelling, and that just amps it up. So breathe. Breathing is so important. And what I want you to do right here, head up, shoulders back. You feel that difference? Do you feel that energy switch? So does your dog. So when you're walking and you're slumped over and they're in front of you, they feel that they have to protect that weak energy because you are in a weak state of mind at that point. They're pulling, you're screaming, you're yelling, you're aggravated. Instead of breathing and taking control and relaxing. And this is so crazy. I tell everybody, it's everything you've ever been taught. No, it's relaxation. Before you walk out that door, the actual walk starts the time you pick up that leash. Most of the time we pick up the leash. What happens? They want to go for a walk. Let's go. Right? We're amping up that energy. They know they're going for a walk. You pick the leash up. So why are you amping up that energy, right? So we pick the leash up. We own that leash. When we're amping it up, that leash is just a part of play. It doesn't have a meaning. And I say that leash is so important. Your leash, what you buy, and I do make them and I do sell them. I did design them. And like I said, I'll be telling you guys in a few months what's coming out. And it's going to be a game changer for anchoring your dog, game changer for protection, game changer for changing behaviors, habitual behaviors. Because if we take our energy out and we walk away, that dog's going to do what becomes normal and not feed up our energy. And I said, when you let a dog meet, that happens normally is they meet each other. What's not normal is when we put our energy into it. So what do we do? Because our dog is a little aggressive or our dog, pulls toward another dog, we pull back, right? So when we pull back in their mind, we're just telling them to go. Breathe, relax, and most of the time, drop your leash because you're going to see a different meeting because your energy's not in there. It is such a beautiful, different meeting when we just allow it to happen. And so and like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years. And at the end, I'm going to give you tips. Now, so you stay with us on how to stop puppy biting. And like I said, it's so simple that you're just not going to believe it. But anyway, like I said, we're going to start taking, when we did an upgrade. And of course, our phones didn't work after the upgrade. But the phones are going to be working, guys, and only our subscribers are going to get to call in. And I'm going to answer your questions, and I will give you tips. And it is that simple. If you go on Facebook, Dog Whisperer, you're going to know I'm not all bark. I can back up everything that I'm telling you guys. And you're going to hear from my clients, just everything that was accomplished and how quickly it was accomplished and the changes. And you're going to see they were just defeated at the beginning and at the end. Just seeing their whole energy change. It's the balance. We're off balance. And 44% of households now own dogs. And you can look it up. And probably 30% of those are frustrated with their dogs. Because I say put the action with the word, because a lot of us want to just holler out, come. And we haven't put that action to that. So they don't know what come means. So they're not coming. We get mad. We get frustrated. But we never taught them what come meant. We just assumed. Now, not everybody, but, the people I've worked with, we've just assumed that they know what that means, especially if they come to us from, the past. We've just assumed they can see it and they can, but a lot of them have not been dealt with. A lot of them have not been taught anything. I say, if you take the time to train your dog and you have a well-behaved dog, you're going to think twice about taking that dog and surrendering that dog. So that's my purpose here, is to keep your dogs in your home and have a balanced life. And another big part of my heart is the child and dog relationship. It gets swept under the rug. I went on YouTube and I'm like, how many videos do they have of children and dogs, training? And all I found was like the children teaching them how to sit, but they didn't teach them how to be that leader. Dogs don't see size, dogs see energy. That child can be a leader. You just have to set those boundaries, and you have to incorporate that child in the training. And a lot of, people call, they say, well, I got to send my child to a babysitter. No, absolutely not. Because that child, you need to learn to teach boundaries for that child. You got to be that child's, mouth. So bring them. And if they can put the leash in their hand, they can be a leader. Because if that dog's mind is calm, that dog is going to follow that child's energy. And the child sets precedence on the dog's behaviors a lot of time. A lot of times when the dogs are like, they're just so spastic, I'll say, what's the child's relationship with the dog? Oh, they run and they play and he jumps on him. And, no, find a different outlet, a different relationship. What I say is I change the relationships. I'm sorry, I'm talking to people and of the child. And that's a respectful relationship, because if your dog is jumping on your child or your child is playing rough with your dog, they're not respecting each other. Bottom line, there's no respect there. And that's when the child gets bit. That's when, or the child gets knocked down. And then that child has got a fear setting on them for life, a fear of dogs, and why? When just a little bit of training. Contact your local dog behaviorist. I'm not saying don't just take them to dog training. You need a behaviorist. You need somebody who's going to come in and work one-on-one with you and your child, because it can be dangerous if you don't have control of that dog, or that dog's not walking in a calm mind. Do not put that leash in that child's hand, because that dog's going to take control. That dog's going to lead, because it's already set itself as the leader of that child. And it's just so quick to turn that around, and it just makes it harmonious all the way around. And then that child grows up with securities and not insecurities. And, I've met a lot of children who are afraid of dogs. And so I have a dog she's a trainer. And so I just let them walk her. I give them a new perspective of a relationship with a calm-minded dog. And, they say, check out the breed for your family. There's some breeds require a lot more exercise, but I kind of say it's you. It doesn't matter the breed. If you teach that dog to have respect and to stay calm-minded, and that's redirecting that energy, then it doesn't matter what breed it is. I don't ask size. I don't ask breed. I don't ask behaviors. I say any behavior, any breed, 1 day results guaranteed. And I do guarantee it. I do back up my word that I can change. And so, like I said, guys, we're going to start taking calls once we get our phones on back going, and only subscribers. So subscribe, like, share, because, it takes a village. And that's what I say. It takes a village, even when you're training your dog, like your child. It takes a village, because a lot of times, and when you're not around, your dog is going to act different. And I know my little dog, she is 5 pounds of pure reactivity when I'm not around. And she actually, goes and tries to bite people, like my grandchildren's friends, when I'm not around. So I empower them. And what I do, I take a pool noodle. I hand them a pool noodle, because I smack that pool noodle. There's your good tool to use, because the vibration of the pool noodle will redirect that. And so what I do is, when they come in the door, I hand them a pool noodle. And so that way I don't have to sit and worry and be right there, because they respect that noodle. And I just transferred my leadership to that person who come into my house. And so I don't, like I said, it takes respect. It takes consistency. I can take my dogs anywhere and they're there. They sit right there. But it's consistent, and it's getting them out. You have to get them out. You can't just leave them in. Socialization really needs to start early, at an early age. Socialization with humans and other animals, because that makes for a well-rounded dog. It's just enriching their lives to be able to take them out and socialize them, and not have to worry about them. Walking is your first step in establishing yourself as a calm and confident leader. Like I said, they're positional animals. So where they're positioned is what pecking order they have in the pack. If they're beside you and you're relaxed, then you're that calm, confident leader. They're following your energy. If you're in front of them, or if they're in front of you, you're not got a calm, confident energy, right? No, because they're pulling you. And like I said, the walk starts as soon as you pick up the leash. Breathe. Don't say a word. Put the leash on. You go out of the house first. Only when their mind is calm. And you're going to see they're going to be relaxed. Everything relaxed. If they go out in front of you and they're pulling, go right back. We keep repeating. Like I said, you got to be consistent. Consistent in keeping the mind calm. All right, guys. Find me on Dog Whisperer at Facebook, TikTok, www.thedogswhisperet with an S, thedogswhisperet.com. And so I'm getting down to 1 minute here. So I'm going to give you the tip on, if your puppy is biting you, what you do, you pick the puppy up and you hold it. So what you're doing, you're submitting it. So you hold it on his back. Once its mind is calm, because it's going to squint, you just hold it down. Put pressure. Once it starts relaxing, you relax. Once the mind is calm, set it down. You give it the appropriate thing to bite on, because a lot of times they're biting on you because they're teething. You give it the appropriate teething or toy to chew on, and you walk away, because you're not feeding into that behavior. So that's not going to become a habit, because you're picking them up, calming their minds, setting them down, giving them the chew toy, and walking away. And like I said, that's starting off with your dog, your puppy, as a calm, confident leader, setting rules, setting boundaries, staying consistent. It's going to make for a well-balanced pack. And if you don't have those tools, give me a call, 423-661-9929. 423-661-9929. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Facebook is my baby, though. That's where everything is more in order, and you can actually watch the videos in order. But guys, so if you want to call in and you've got specific behaviors you're dealing with, I'm here to help you, but only if you subscribe. We're only going to take calls from subscribers, because we want to give you something back for giving to us. We are a community of giving and a community of love and a community of balance. And that's what we're trying to inspire here is balance and love and community all the way around and give hope to just everything, hope to love, hope to joy, you know, hope to come in as one. All right, guys, like I said, like us, share, subscribe. And this is my time for now, but I will see you guys.
Yeah. Dog Whisperer, man. Awesome.
Yeah, good job.
Part of building this infrastructure is information. And get used to that. Yeah, get used to that, man, because we're gonna keep coming giving the information, making the information highway on how to get in the game. You know, from all sorts of artists, poets, rappers, singers, painters, whatever your art is, man. Here at
Y'all tap in.
Tap in, WPTP 100.1 FM. It's the station that will support those artists.
Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already.
Subscribe immediately. And thank you to the Alton Park Development Corporation. Thank you to the Community Arts Summit. Thank you to the Charlotte one, Miss Yolanda Dave Daniel, Low G, Queen Crown, Dominique Elizabeth Pruitt. I like to say all her names. I think it make it a little uncomfortable. Double G, he goes by HoggWyld, Robin Mike, Fish Scale. Man, it's been an awesome time, and we're going to run down some things happening, man, to wrap this show up. So let's see it. So we got Dominique Pruitt. Oh, what we got there? Monumental Baptist Church presents its 2025 Monumental Revival Series, Wednesday, August the 6th, as you can see on the screen. Wednesday, August the 13th, Wednesday, August the 20th, and Wednesday, August the 27th. Every Wednesday night in August at 7 p.m., Monumental Sanctuary, 901 Whitmore Lane, Chattanooga, Tennessee, has also bring your youth with you each Wednesday for the Youth Revival Chapter. All right, next we have Honoring Men of God, Serving God's People, Chattanooga's Hamilton County BME District Association Women Ministry. For information, Miss Ruby Dennis, 423-313-1313. A lot of ones, a lot of threes. Or Reverend Wilhelmina Hayes, 423-227-0837. Event benefiting Dr. Wayne Johnson, Dr. William Terry Ladd III. Saturday, July 26, 2025, 11 a.m., New Hope Baptist Church, 3777 Wilcox 369. Offering in lieu of ticket sales. All right. Also, we have coming up July the 26th, 2025, international violinist Mr. Dominique Hammonds, live at the Chattanooga Convention Center at Carter Street. General admission is $50. VIP seating is $60. Hosted by Willie Earl. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. Get your tickets now. WPTP 100.1 FM. And we also have Negretto dropping soon by Mr. Low G. I almost called him L-O-G.
There you go.
I almost did it. Call myself. So you can find Mr. Low G. It's Low G on Instagram. Kenneth Stevens on Facebook. Check him out, and YouTube. Subscribe. We have Mr. Michael McBag, it's HoggWyld on Instagram. Michael McBag on Facebook, Community Art Summit, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of them. Subscribe to YouTube as well. Thank everybody for participating again. Chattanooga Civic Center, new home for local art. Bring your art here to be displayed and sold. We'll talk to you all next week. We got some more coming next week. We got another special guest next week. I don't want to reveal it.
No,
I think they might know us, so we're going to hold this one right here. But until next time, man, we're wrapping up Ready Right Now Live. Mr. HoggWyld and me, Crown Vibes. Till next time.